Hey, hi, hello, good morning, welcome or welcome back. My name is Emily Webster. I am a fifth year second grade teacher in North Texas, and welcome to a productive day off with me. I've never filmed one of these, but I feel like one, today I have some interesting content to share, so there's that. Two, it is our last break, if you will, before summer break. And three, I have done vlogs now for almost a month, and I feel like I have a good basis of like what I can include in this. So it is currently 7:04 in the morning. It is a little chilly this morning. It is 42 degrees. That's a little cold for the sandals that I'm wearing, but I have like retired all of my cold weather shoes because it's been hot the last several days. Also, I need to turn you around because there's a hot air balloon. Hold on. Don't mind how dirty my windshield is, but there's a hot air balloon out there, and whenever I see the hot air balloons, because it's a pretty regular occurrence, I know it's going to be a good day. So today on the agenda, we're up early because I need to go take my car to go get an oil change. So that's first on the agenda. We're going to get there first. I have a book to read. And then after that, this morning, my husband and I realized that our cat doesn't have cat food. So then I'm going to stop at Hollywood Feed it's a bougie like pet store, if you know, you know, to get some cat food. And then after that, I'm going to come home and I might work out. I probably should work out. So I will most likely go and work out. And then after that, I need to clean the apartment and get it ready for our apartment inspection tomorrow. So it's a very busy day. And then at the end of the day, you heard me correctly, end of the day at 8:30, I am going to a Stars playoff game. I am so pumped. My coworker had a ticket that her husband couldn't use and her friend couldn't use. So we're going to go together. It's going to be a late night. So I'm anticipating getting home at like midnight. So it's a very interesting day over here. So let's go get to the oil change place. We have our teacher ID because at the place where I get my oil change, they give you a teacher discount. So I always just like sneakily put my ID on my mirror. So that way when they do my oil change, they see it and they're like, oh, you're a teacher. So let's go to get an oil change. Okay, so I arrived at the car place earlier than expected, which if my husband's watching this, he always tells me to just pull in because that's what everybody does. No, I'm not going to sit there for 30 minutes. So I found a Dunkin' Donuts. I'm going to treat myself since I'm doing the hard thing of getting my oil changed. I'm going to treat myself to a coffee and I need to go inside and use the bathroom. So kind of dual purpose here. So yeah, that's what I'm going to go do. And if I have to wait, that's just more time for me to read my book at the oil change place. So let's go into Dunkin' Donuts, well, you can't see it. Let's go into Dunkin' Donuts, get a coffee, and then go back to the car place. Coffee secured. And it was kind of weird when I walked in there because it was like, when I walked up to the door, I saw Baskin Robbins like ice cream, and I was like, oh, wrong place. And I looked up and it was Dunkin'. So it's like a Dunkin' and Baskin Robbins in one. I have never seen that before. Maybe that's normal. I don't know. I got my coffee. Now let's go to the car place. Okay, so I'm at the car place. That's why the awkward angle. So I know I have to get here early so that way I get the first spot, so that way I'm not here all day, but I feel so bad when I'm here early and like these people just probably want a slow start to their morning. I'm sure they're used to it, but they can't like it. I doubt they like it. So I'm just like over here with my head down, like I'm embarrassed. So cheers to that. But good news, I am the first one here, so I should be in and out, which will be great because I am overdue for this oil change. Give me a thumbs up in the comments if you are also overdue for your oil change. I'll feel better if another car pulls up. That's for sure. So here we go. Okay, good news, bad news. Good news, fastest oil change of my life. Also, that is so dirty. It rained so much this weekend. Anyhow, fastest oil change of my life. It is 8:31. Bad news. Guess what? The pet store isn't open yet. So I don't quite know what to do with that. It opens in 30 minutes. Do I don't go home. Like, do I just sit in the parking lot and read my book? Like, what do I do? I think I just sit in the parking lot and read my book like a weirdo. But anyway, here we are. I was like so excited. I was like, yes, I'm gonna get the cat food, and then I'm gonna get home, and then I'm gonna go work out. Nah. Not quite. Okay, anyhow, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit in my car and wait. Like, I've already got my special coffee, so I can't go to Starbucks and go get a special coffee. I need to just stay here. Oh well, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. And just like that, we have made it back home. It is 9:14. So I'm gonna go upstairs, I'm gonna feed the cat, then I'm gonna get into some workout clothes, and I'm gonna go work out. We have accomplished so many things on the list so far. I guess that's really only 2 things, but that's a pretty productive day before 10 a.m. really. So let's get upstairs, feed the cat, go work out. Done with my 35-minute walk, which, does that really constitute as working out? No, not really, not to me, but at least I'm moving my body, and I'm out of breath because I climbed 3 flights of stairs to get up to my apartment, but I still have a little bit of energy. So I think what I'm gonna do, actually no, what I know I'm gonna do is I'm going to do my favorite arm circuit. It's about 10 minutes long, and I only use 5-pound weights, but you know, we go on our honeymoon in September. I know that that's several months away, but I joked and sent a picture to my husband and was like, day 1 of working on my honeymoon body. I feel like after we got married, we just kind of let our health and wellness kind of go out the window. Not that you need to be any certain amount of weight, like your number on the scale does not define you. However, we want to look and feel our best. So I am going to prop you up, and if I look silly doing this arm circuit, I look silly doing this arm circuit. Arm workout done. I can already see behind me, I've got my work cut out for me in terms of cleaning up this apartment. So also, let's just have a moment for the pimple that decided to show up on my forehead. Okay. So instead of me showering just to get dirty again, I need to deep clean this entire place. 1, it's gonna make me feel great going into the school week. 2, we have an apartment inspection tomorrow, so I just want to make sure that, like, you know, it's in working condition. I mean, it's like, obviously the place is not trashed, but I'd like to have a nice clean place that they walk into, like a place that smells good and looks well kept. Like, it's clean, it's just things get cluttered and, you know. Anyhow, so it's lived in, that's what it is. So I'm going to deep clean this entire place, and then I'm gonna take a shower. 8, and I have deep cleaned both of the bathrooms, put away dishes, put new dishes in the dishwasher. I need to dust and vacuum, but I'll probably do that later. I just remembered that I need to go to the post office and put some thank you cards in the little slot thing. So my husband and I have been writing thank you cards in waves. It's probably not the best way to do that, but that's how we've been doing it. I have like a whole spreadsheet of who we've sent a thank you card to and who we haven't, and we're just kind of working our way through it. So I have a few that I need to go drop off, and today is the perfect day to go and do that. So I am gonna go get in the car, go deliver those, and then when I get back, I am going to dust and then have lunch. So it has been such a productive day, and I think filming it really helped because it forces me to be productive, and like my reward, my little carrot that I'm dangling in front of myself is that I get to go to a Stars game tonight with one of my coworkers. So I'm very, very excited. All the good things are happening. I am like afraid that I'm gonna crash here pretty quick, so we're just gonna keep that momentum going, but it's looking, actually that doesn't look great on camera. I don't know why, like me looking at it, I'm like, it's so clean over there. And when I turn the camera, I'm like, it is not clean at all. So anyhow, let's go to the post office. Okay, now we're back, and I would have filmed me putting the mail into the little like Dropbox thing, but it was like stuffed full. I had to get very creative with how I made sure my letters got in there, and I'm hoping they don't fall out. So there's that. Anyhow, and it took everything out of me not to like stop somewhere and get lunch. Like I passed by Panda Express and I was like, ooh, that sounds good. And then I passed by a Velvet Taco and I was like, oh, I have a gift card to Velvet Taco. Why don't I go to Velvet Taco? And then I passed Portillo's and I was like, no, Emily, you can have lunch at home because you're gonna get a snack at the hockey game tonight. So I'm gonna go in. I'm thinking like a grilled cheese melt with some fruit and some chips sounds like a delectable lunch. So gonna go make that, and then I need to dust, and then honestly everything's all clean. Well, I have to vacuum, but almost everything is all cleaned up, so we're doing great. I'd say I made the right choice by eating at home. There's lunch. And I was a little bummed that most of the blackberries were not very good, so I had to throw them out, but here we are. So I'm gonna enjoy lunch. I like that fireplace in the background. I'm gonna enjoy some lunch and probably watch some true crime. So after a very productive day of cleaning and running errands and doing all the things, now I get to go to a Stars playoff game, and I'm so pumped. So I'm gonna go head downstairs and get in my friend's car. Yay! It is the very next day, And I'm tired. I got home at, what time did I get home last night? 12:30, and I was asleep by 12:50. So if that tells you how tired I was, and that's the reason that I didn't check in yesterday when I got home, was because I was so tired. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed a productive day in the life with me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share so other teachers just like you can find and keep the joy in teaching too. And now let's teach for a full day. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm going to go home tonight and just crash hard.